Big John, Big John.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. It's what is today? Wednesday. I think so. Yeah. Yes, today is Wednesday. Did my walk around pre-trip, got the truck running, got that load of weed in it from yesterday. So we'll get that up there dumped. Look, when we walked out of work this morning in Clyde, we got soaked walking to the truck. It was pouring on. Got home and it hadn't done anything here. Missed it a little bit. Looked like it rained. This morning I was sitting there at the table. Looked like it was raining at Dad's house 2 miles away, 2.5 miles away. Went to bed, got up this afternoon, and it's pretty much for the most part dry around here. So we're gonna go get this trailer emptied. What's going on. So we'll see up Anderson's, unless something interesting happens along the way. Well, we found a little weather. Well, we got the cruise set about 65. No sense in getting in a hurry. People can't drive when it's raining anyway around here. We'll just take our time, mosey on up there. Open our bottoms up and let her. I gotta learn all this new upper bottom technology now. Well, looks like we got the place to ourselves. I don't see another truck anywhere. I already pushed the button and rolled the tarp back. I don't know if you can see it up there. As I was rolling through the parking lot slowly. That's a nice feature. Get bigger wide now with this long of a trailer. I got 77 pounds of pressure, 78 in my rear, in my truck suspension. Here's the scary part. Yeah, 95 pounds. Ooh, I'm afraid to see what I even weigh. Well, that's even worse. 60-pound test weight wheat. So I'm almost afraid to see what the heck we weigh. Yeah, sure. 105,200. What is it? 105,400.
Alright, take us on its way, out back.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. 105,400 pounds. Ouch. The old girl pulled her right down the road though. That was not a problem. All right, let's see out back. And that's how it works. I push the button. Push the button for the air. Put my handle back in here without kinking the air line. Take the truck suspension back up. We are good to go. So yeah, now we zigzag our way back around to the probe station, or to the scales, and punch out. Look at this rig coming. Watson. Lots of shit. Nice looking. Out of the rhubarb, buddy. Yeah, you gotta do a little zigzagging up here. It's not bad. Right there's the probe station we just came through. Use the same scales in and out. Okay. $27,960. $27,960.
Take a drink for you.
Thank you. $1,284 bushel. Not as bad as I thought. All right, so. Do the paperwork and we'll get going, heading for home. All right, did some quick figuring, divided that by 14 for 14 acres, and it come up to 91.73 bushel to the acre. So that's good. And that was kind of, it was kind of burned up a little bit up there on that sand. Low sand on the back side of that field, so, and then real low, just kind of drowned it out a little bit along the east headlands. So I'm real happy about that. That's the best wheat we've grown in a lot of years, and I'm thinking it's just going to get better, right? That's us farmers. It's just going to get better. Every field's going to get better and better. I got to try and beat that next year. Ooh. Okay. See y'all at home, unless something interesting happens on the way. Okay, happy Thursday, everybody. It is 5:30. And we're running wheat over here. I called Dad this morning. It was dreary out, and but there was a breeze most of the night, so it wasn't real wet. And I called Dad this morning. He said we might try it. He says, my brother Mark's, they got more rain there. He said mine was a little drier than my place. So we're heading this way. So we got the headlands, got her opened up, made a couple rounds, got one dump in the grain cart, and I came up to get the semi started, let the dogs out. So we had to replace one of the fingers on the auger on the header, so that took a little bit this afternoon. Dad was working on it when I got over there and helped him get it finished up. Brought her over here and just about dropped her off the header cart. It wasn't quite lined up. The header cart was on a hill leaning the opposite direction, and when Dad tried to pick it up, it wouldn't hook on, and it come off the stops on the bottom, and yeah, we just about had a mess. I ran over and grabbed some chains and a binder and wrapped the chain around the axle, and then up under the top of the header and actually ratchet binder and ratcheted her back on, and she slipped right on then. So we come back here, and well, then Dad took me back to his house, or we took the truck back to his house. I jumped in Bertha, and he came back over here, and got the computer, the monitor all set up, and we're running. Look at this test block corn. It's head high almost in spots. Took the spinners off the back. Got a deal with the guy over by the Woodville farm that raises cattle. They're gonna bale the straw, and I get manure. So that'll be good. So anyway, Dad's getting this headland taken off. And, we got 23 acres here, 23 and a half, and then about 35 across the road. So we'll hopefully we can get this ripped off tonight. Anderson's is open till 9 o'clock, but I doubt whether I'll run up there because I got to go to work tonight. So at least get it on wheels, get that full and the grain cart full. I hope it doesn't all fit. Not doing a load like yesterday though. Phew, I was nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs taking that load up there. Anyway. All right, locked up, got the truck, brought it back, parked it over there. We'll get around on the other side with the grain cart. Barely in the field. Dad's at the other end, so we're going to go down there and see what he's doing. Should have brought the drone out here. Well, this wheat's running pretty good, really good. It's got to be up there 90. It's kind of thin up here on top of the sand. Thins out a little bit. We got a little bit of grass up here, but other than that, he's making 2 rounds, and well, the one time he didn't even make 2 rounds, but he made 2 rounds, and she's about full. I got 5 dumps in the trailer. I think I'm gonna put 2 more in it this time, and it's 10 till 7. So I doubt whether I'll run it up. I'll just wait and run it up tomorrow. Get the grain cart. I'd like to have the grain cart and the combine full Gotta go dump. I don't get up there till he swings the auger out, because if he swings it out and I'm too close, he'll hit the side of the box. Boy, the window's dirty. She needs cleaned. Buzzer's about to go off dead. I can see the weed up on top of it. Yep, he's got her going. She's coming down. So yeah, this dump and one more, and I'll take off. That'll be it for the truck. I might just, I don't know. If I didn't have to go to work tonight, I would. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what time it is when I actually get the truck loaded. All right. Well, I was talking about that grass back there, and Dad actually got a big old wad of that stuff. There's no wheat there, so nothing gets pushed in. The grain doesn't push itself in. The grass doesn't push itself in because it's wet. And it wadded up on him, took a big slug and plugged the throat. But luckily that combine has a reverser on the throat, so we were able to back it out. It took a little digging and stuff, but we got her out. And I think I got 7 dumps on the trailer now, and it's full. It's actually a little bit fuller than I'd wanted it. I didn't look at the air gauge, but we're into a different variety now, so I'll be kind of curious to see how that goes. I'll get Dad unloaded this time, and then I'll jump in with him and ride around. He's making 2 rounds, and he's full. And Ruckus is still making laps. He went over there and found the ditch. Well, I went over there to look at the neighbors. They got a big case combine out there harvesting their wheat. I think it's peelers, but I'm not sure. But anyway, Ruckus found the ditch, so now he's all muddy. Dad, your windows are dirty. I just watched a bald eagle chase down a little rabbit. I doubt whether you guys can see him. Right over there along that cornfield. That rabbit was 2 feet from freedom, I think. If he'd have got into that cornfield, that eagle would have never got him, but he touched down probably 5 or 6 times trying to get him, and that rabbit kept bobbing and weaving. We'll get up there a little closer. I'll try and get a zoomed in shot. There he goes. He don't have nothing in his talons. Hope you can see that. So the rabbit must have made it to the cornfield. There's a nest right over here. One of them trees over there, they got a nest, and I think it's the pair that used to be in the woods over there across the road from me. That tree blew down. Well, blew half of it, the top half of it blew out of it. Probably 40 feet blew out of it. Just kind of looks like it snapped off and went straight down, but there's no remnants of their nest hardly. So they must have picked all them sticks up and brought them over here and reassembled it. I know you can't see it, but there's a dead tree right there. He's sitting up in there because they're taking weed off across the ditch over there too. So he's sitting there. He was probably sitting there and spied that little rabbit running around clear over here. It's pretty cool. There's a bunch of rabbits out here. All right, closing this up. She's full. Not full, but it's got a good load in it. Here's got about, we're looking at 78 pounds. So the cart's getting full. So we're running out of room and the field's not gonna get done. It sure is slick. Okay. Do the clicky clack thing. I guess we filled the combine up, call it good enough. Well, I'm glad I parked where I did. I got out and them chains were laying there yet from working on that header. So I gotta open the barn up. But yeah, so I dug them over and put them back in the gooseneck. Tractor's back there waiting on me. I'm gonna bring it up and I think I'll park it right over here so I can pull in the driveway and pull right underneath of it tomorrow and offload it into the truck. Park the combine in the barn with a full load in that, and that'll be close to 1,000 bushel. So, yep. Oh, I actually got room in here to park it. So. All right, well, we'll walk back there and bring that tractor up and Once I get it up here, I'll have Dad come up and put another dump in it, fill it chock full. Like I said in the past, I put 16-inch extensions on that. That's originally a 600 bushel cart. It's a Kilbros 1200. Well, I put 16-inch extensions on it. So if you stuff it, it'll hold 850, maybe 900 in wheat. So I don't like to move it when it's stuffed full. It's actually full enough now that she gets a little wallery because she's top heavy now. So anyway, we'll get that pulled up here and put in the driveway, like I said, so I can just pull the truck underneath of it, and then I'll have Dad maybe put another dump in it and then go fill the combine up again. So there'll be one dump left in the field probably, but that's what we got. Could put it in a wagon and then auger it into the truck, but then you're messing with it again. But they're calling for rain, so it'd be nice to have it all off. I don't know. We'll have to see where we end up. I gotta come out here and spray some grass in the end of the test plot. So anyway, I'll let you know what goes on. Well, I climbed up here, leave the auger up, that way the water doesn't get down into the tube there when it's going to rain. I did just look at my phone though, and it's not going to rain tomorrow. So we could probably put another 100 bushel or something like that in here, but it's pretty full. I don't know if you can see Dad back there. So there'll be a few acres back there that we gotta take care of. I don't know who these guys are, but they have fun going by here. A couple of dirt bikes, enduro bikes. Ah, they calmed down now. They seen me out here. But yeah, if you look standing up here, you can look across. Hope it comes out in the camera. You can see the different corn. So yeah, pretty good, pretty neat. All right, well, he's heading up here. He don't look like he's chock full. Like I said, by the time I get that dumped in the morning, turn around and get back home, if it's breezy out, I might be able to run by the time I get back. I get home, be on the road by 8, hour up, hour in line, hour back, so that's 11. Yeah, we'll be able to run by 11 o'clock, hopefully. Finish that up and either move to Woodville and get them 2 little patches off there, or across the road, that big field of mine. I don't know. Time will tell. I knew this would be an issue. He's saying, well, we got room in that truck for more. No, Dad, we're not filling the truck up. We had more in it yesterday. I said, yeah, and I don't want that much in it anymore. We could get that whole field in there if we just put a little bit more in there. And a little bit more turns into a little bit more and a little bit more, and the next thing you know, you've got 1,300 bushel in it again. So I said no, not happening. Oop, you might have to duck. Nope, you're good. All right, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and take a shower. And I got poison ivy around my ankles from picking that four-wheeler up the other day. So yeah, I'm going to take a shower and go to work. And then it'll be Friday. See y'all tomorrow.